grinder that show people in order of distance how far away they are. You never have to speak a word to them.
I can't blame them.
You say that though because it's not the case for you.
I did end up having a question though for Mike.
Please.
And it just kind of came up it was kind of random. I was just thinking about this, and we were talking about kind of like the dynamics between men and women and all this stuff, and maybe how gay men act and all that between each other. I was wondering, do you feel, Mike, like the ratio of gay men on dating apps is actually the same way that it is for men, like straight men? As in, like, the ratio where it's like, what was it, like, only 10% of straight men on dating apps are getting all the women?
Probably. I would say it's like 1%.
So you mean like the distribution that like only the top 1% of gay dudes are getting all the matches from other gay dudes?
I think so, because it's like, I would say 99% of them are either trans or just look like they belong on the sex offender registry or like some variation of creeper.
Creepy.
And then the 1% are just like Greek gods, which is not my type. I like people who are kind of funny looking. So that's why I swiped that right on nobody. So maybe the Ken dolls are just kind of, they look kind of like the Stepford gays. So maybe the Stepford gays are finding each other, and hopefully the creepers are too.
Fine, yeah, just let them take each other over.
Yeah,
yeah, that's an interesting question, because I think that it would lead to answers like dealing with just all the stuff that we talk about with dating and red pill and all that stuff. How much does it follow through when we're talking about two men or two women? And the fact that the hypergamy, wanting to date up, is according to you similarly as present in gay guys as it is in women. I think that definitely shows a very socially enforced way of thinking, that you wouldn't because you know what I mean, like that show, it seems like everybody is being told this is the way you're supposed to act, this is the way you're supposed to think, and that's why we see everybody acting the same way, as opposed to it being organic.
It's organic.
No, I think you're right. Sorry.
Yeah.
And really, the reason I bring it up is because it is interesting to find out kind of how these dating apps are. Like the conservative thing is to always talk about like the women and the men and like how they're interacting with each other on these dating apps and whatnot. But we never hear really the other side of it, as far as like gays, lesbians, even trans and all that stuff. So I just found it would be interesting to kind of get that kind of data too, to see, is it the dating apps that are doing it? Is it the people themselves? Like, what exactly is at play here?
I think some gay conservatives are realize that this culture, the gay culture, is toxic, and so those are based ones. But some of these gay conservatives, they have their political opinions, but they haven't left the rest of it behind.
Culture.
Yeah. And they don't really, because the thing is, if you wanted to, for gay guys, especially if you're in a city or something, it's just too damn easy.
Easy like Sunday morning.
It's the easiest thing in the world to just go bang someone, and that's all they do. And they don't really, because there are apps like Grindr that show people in order of distance how far away they are. You never have to speak a word to them.
I can't blame them.
You say that though because it's not the case for you. You would at least have to know someone's name. You would at least have to speak words to them. You say that, and that maybe it would be nice. Maybe straight guys think it would be nice for like a week or something. Yeah. But it's not, because these people don't realize how much this has broken people's brains. They are incapable of having any sort of human connection. And I said this on Twitter recently, and these guys got so defensive and were so pissy. And I'm like, I'm not talking about if you're on that. I'm talking about collectively, this is really, really bad for people. And they got so defensive because I think they know I'm right.
That makes a lot of sense. MSC9 is saying, Mike, I first learned about you via someone who I no longer follow, a certain doctor. I'm glad you're doing great. I won't name her. Best to leave that alone. I see
Love
a
you.
smile, so I think I know. I think you know who she's talking about.
I know who
MSC9.
she's
We definitely
talking
gonna have to talk in the after party. Yeah.
Love you.
That's interesting, and it does it does make sense in this in that, like, just in the the rat utopia or mouse whatever utopia experiment, that too much of a good thing definitely creates just bad a bad culture. And if I see what you're saying. So do you have any personal interest in trying to address that or fix that, or are you more just like, oh, fuck it, I'm just living my life?
The hell am I gonna do about it?
Well, you got a YouTube channel, you got a platform, you were on Timcast, you were like, hey, gays, all right, listen to me, gays, all right, stop being so goddamn gay and just go be gay on your own. I mean, that
Exactly.
that would have gone viral, I think. I don't know much about the internet, but I think that would have gone viral.
Damn it. Okay, I'm going to say that when I go back.
Granny Penny says, I feel so
That's
sorry
true.
for the lesbians right now, getting kicked off their own dating apps for not wanting a girl dick.
Oh, hell
Yeah, that's,
no.
I mean, the being a straight white woman right now, aside from being a straight white man, it's gotta be pretty shitty. Thanks so much for watching, guys. If you enjoyed that clip, check out the full live stream link in the bio and catch me live every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 8 p.m. Eastern. See you there.